Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, well, friends, you know how I feel about you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our little ever-growing channel. I absolutely love the little community we're building here. If you're a new subscriber, well, thank you so much for joining us. I absolutely love to have you here. And yeah, if anyone is wondering, I do offer private readings, but the only way to book is by visiting my link, my online shop. It's up on your screen right now. This is the only way to book. If you visit my shop, you can check out all the other services that I offer, the different kinds of readings. I also make ritual candles, which I absolutely love to hear your success stories on those. And if you're wondering what other people have to say, you can check out my product reviews. I'm very fortunate that a lot of you do leave reviews, and I'm so thankful. All right, so we know why you're here. You're here for your reading today. We're going to be looking into the next time you see them. What's the vibe? We're going to see what messages we get for you about this meeting, this running into them. I don't know. We'll see what comes through. We're going to be checking in on the energy between you. And then at the end, we'll be pulling some letters and some charms and just trying to get as much information for you as possible. All right, so you know what to do. And for those of you that don't know what to do, you pick whatever group, whatever sticker, the timestamp down below, whatever draws you in. There may be a message waiting for you there in that reading. I do want to mention, this is a collective reading on the internet, guys. So only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Not everything is going to hit 100% for you. And if it does, I'm thrilled to hear that. But there are some things that maybe it's not your story and you definitely don't have to attach to those outcomes. It is tarot. The energy is always changing. But that was my little disclaimer before we jump in. All right, we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. When you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be looking into the next time you see them, what's the vibe, what's going to be going on, and what's the energy between you two. This is a collective reading. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I also forgot to mention in the intro, I am going to include that bonus read at the end of the reading where you can check in on their sign and your sign and see if there's additional messages there for you. I'm kind of liking the vibe of that. You guys will have to let me know if you like checking in on those. I just feel like it makes the reading a little more personal. So let's get started. Let's put this little UFO right there. And let's jump in. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to connect today and allowing me to channel these messages for the collective. Today, we're going to be asking the next time my group number 1 sees this person, the person on their mind, what can you tell us, please, about when they see this person next? What's going to be going on the next time they see each other? The next time my group number 1 sees their person, please. The next time they see them. We have the King of Wands in reverse and the Chariot and the Justice in reverse. All right, this kind of makes me feel like we have Libra energy and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer as well. This makes me feel like there's something that makes them feel like it wasn't in their control. So maybe this is like an unexpected running into each other. It's almost like they're not ready. They're going to be playing dumb, like aloof. They're like, don't expect them to, like, I'm not sensing that they're going to be, I don't know. I just feel like they're not ready to see you or they're not expecting to see you, to be honest, because it just doesn't feel like it's in their control. With that Chariot, it makes me feel like someone is driving somewhere. That's why it makes me feel, maybe you guys run into them at, like, if you live locally, maybe you run into them at a common like place. For some reason, I was thinking like farmer's market or like a like a store or something like that. It doesn't have to be. Some of you, you know, if you're at a distance, I'm not really, this just feels like they're not ready, or they weren't, it's not in their control. So because it wasn't in their control, they're like, oh, and then, oh my gosh, group number ones, you're looking so good. Okay, so this could be a work function, or they're out with other people. It doesn't feel like they're expecting to see you. Or if they are expecting to see you, they're just not confident at all. And it's almost like they get into their ego and they go into like this, like they're either detaching or like trying to ignore, or that's you. But one thing's for sure, my group number ones, you're looking cute. You're looking good. Why the Chariot? Yeah. Okay. So, it doesn't give them time to think it through. So this makes me feel like it's not planned. They weren't expecting it. Because if they were, they would have been in their head about it. They would have been nervous, or they would have just been really overthinking it. I'm going to say again, they keep saying it's unexpected. And even if it's unexpected for you too, friends, you're the one that's looking really good in the situation. There isn't going to be emotion expressed, and you're actually not going to be available to them. So it's not a situation where you're going to, I don't think this was a planned meetup. It doesn't feel like you're really giving them the time of day either. It feels like maybe you're distracted, or maybe you're with other people. I'm almost getting like you're dressed up, or you're just looking really good, and they're just like, it's almost like it's too late to turn back, or it's too late to turn away. They already saw me type of vibes. It's definitely unexpected, but both of you, there's still this connection that exists there. That's why they're kind of like, I'm almost feeling like maybe you see them when they just get off work or something like that. Or they're just, yeah, their head is somewhere else, and then you pop up. It's almost like you just appear there. It didn't give them time to prep or prepare. That's why there isn't like deep conversation. But yeah, you guys are both gonna, okay, so we haven't even moved into the part of the reading where we're checking in on the energy between you, but I can already see it and sense it, that this deep connection is still felt. If it's been a long time since you've seen this person, it's almost like those feelings just come back like that. We picked up where we left off. I'll pull a few cards to see if you guys do get to converse and what comes of that, or you know, what messages want to come through. More than anything, there's a sense of recognition here, and they see you. Oh yeah, they see you. And you're like, it's almost like you're going to be thinking like, damn, like today was a good day for them to see me, or you know, for us to run into each other. Maybe it's like mutual friends. There's a connection here of how you guys end up seeing each other, but I don't think you're expecting it. But either way, you're in a really good position. My group number ones, I don't think that you're going to be going out of your way to connect with them, or anything like that, but you do have interaction long enough, or just the eye contact, the something, that whatever your magnetic draw is to this person, because you guys are showing up as counterparts, but they're not in the best energy. They're not feeling confident, and they're not really going to take action or be assertive the next time you see them. But there is a recognition here, and it makes you, I'm feeling like it makes both of you feel like, you know, that connection again. It makes you feel good, but it also leaves you kind of wondering and feeling like, okay, now what? Like a little bit like back and forth, because there's this sense of clarity that comes through. It's very obvious. The connection becomes very obvious. And you, my group number ones, I don't know what you're doing out there, but you're getting the attention. Like this person sees you, and they're just like, oh, group number one's looking so good, and I'm just like over here. What else can you tell me, please? about when my group number one see this person again. So we have Aquarius also joining the party. We have all signs, but those are just the majors coming through. Yeah, they're gonna hang back, you guys. They're gonna kind of stay away, trying to go with the flow. It's gonna be like if you guys see each other, it'll be like, oh hey, and then pulling back. We'll see if there'll be some conversation that happens. But initially, oh, they just don't feel like they're at your level. They're not they're either trying to hide their feelings or they're just disconnected from their feelings. It's almost like when we like someone, when we have a crush and we just like don't know what it is. You know how like, I mean, I don't know if it's like that anymore, but growing up, it was like boys that hit girls. It's like they had no other way of showing that they like them. That is such a bad example. And I'm not even like condoning that in any way. But it just reminds me of this like immature energy that's like, doesn't have a hold on their emotions or like how to act on them. They're just not the I was going to say they're not in a good place. I'm not sure. They're just not feeling good about themselves. So this meaning, you're not going to, like I said, this is unexpected. There is no plan. There's you looking good. And as I say that, the candle goes out. There's you looking good, you're doing your thing, and then they happen to be there, and vice versa. It's for a lot of you, I'm going to say you picked this group, so it's in the works already with this Wheel of Fortune. It's like there's no nothing, there's no thought, there's nothing. It's just going to pop in, and man, are they in their head. So just know that when you see them, they're going to act like they have it together, but they are so not confident. And they're like the whole time that you're in their energy, they're debating how to take action, because it's like they have this opportunity when they weren't expecting it. And now they don't know what to do. They're undecided. Part of them just wants to walk away. They want to leave. They want an escape route. They're looking for the exit sign, but they can't. It's like they can't put it to rest. So they're gonna hide. They might even hide, but I was gonna say they're gonna hide how they feel with that Seven of Swords. They're not. It's almost like they don't understand why they're so affected. If anything, my group number ones, I feel like they're more affected than you're gonna be. I definitely think other people are around. I'm getting that it's either a work function or there's friends or you guys are out in public somewhere. It doesn't feel like it's a planned date or anything like that. Very unexpected. We have Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra. I already said that. Cancer. All right. So let's see the energy between you, and if there is going to be any kind of conversation, or let's just see what comes through. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what's the energy between my group number ones and their person when they see them next? What's the vibe? What can we know? Is there any movement that happens from that? What can we know, Spirit? What's the energy between them? They're not confident. They're not going to take the lead. Yeah, they're staying closed off. They're I feel like you're going to see right through them too. Like you're just like, yep, there they are. Very they're very afraid of showing emotion or being vulnerable. Yeah, they're so, even though they feel this draw and like the magnetism is there, like I said, I just got like an image of like eye contact and just like a connecting, but it's not with words. So if you guys, depending on how well you know this person or what your history is with them or what the circumstances are, it's like however you know that you guys connect, that's still going to be there. But this person's really closed off. It's like they've thought about this a lot. They've almost like fantasized about this. And now that it's actually here, they're totally not ready. And I'm going to tell you, this person's going to walk away with regrets, because the opportunity was right in front of them and they didn't boss up to take it. Why the Emperor in reverse? This person may be younger than you, or maybe it's work related with that Page of Pentacles. Maybe you know, it's like a friend, but they don't feel confident. Maybe they don't feel like they're at your level. Yeah, they're going to stay closed off and like almost like pretend like they're not watching you, or they didn't just see you, or they didn't just have that interaction. And they're not thinking straight. They have a hard time thinking straight, because look what's at the bottom of the deck. This true love card, which is like the Lover's card with that Two of Cups. It's like they're not, unfortunately, look how they view you. This is what I was feeling when I said they don't feel like they're at your level, because they view you as this Empress, and they don't know if they can measure up, or if they do, I'm going to tell you, they feel like they don't. And it's almost like this opportunity, they have the opportunity and it's just going to pass them by, and it's something that they're going to be regretful. Now, that's not to say that, you know, that's not to say you're not going to talk, or you're not going to, they're not going to shoot their shot in the way that they're going to later on wish that they would have, because they're going to be caught off guard, and that really messes with them. They're going to, afterwards, they're like, maybe like losing hope, or just like having a hard time. Like they're going to, I just feel like they're going to have regrets here. That Strength in reverse, it's like they didn't find the courage. And this is something that in the past has already happened. They didn't shoot their shot when they could have. They didn't make conversation or ask for your number, if, you know, depending on how, like I said, what your history is here. I have the Five of Cups. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they're going to regret it. Because guess what? They're like, but I think I do like them. And then after, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm such a fool. They're going to be like fighting themselves. And I think you're going to be cool. My group number ones, you're going to be your awesome self. You're going to be, you know, bubbly, if that's who you are, just like, you know, not really letting this get to you. You're having a good time. You know, you look good. Yeah, I don't feel like this is their energy coming through. I don't think you're going to be as affected as they are. I think you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I ran into them, or that we saw each other. But that you have other things going on, and you're not looking to go out of your way, or, you know, let this get to you. You have a lot of care. I think you're going to be really understanding, because I feel like earlier I said, however you guys connect, that's still going to be there. But you're not going to be shocked that you didn't get more from it. It's pretty much on brand. All right. So let's get a few cards and see what the potential outcome from that meeting is going to be. Of course, it's a potential outcome. Things can always change. But after this meeting, you know, it feels like they have some regrets that they're dealing with. So let's see if anything comes from that. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us about the potential outcome here after my group number ones sees this person next time? We have the Moon in reverse, so things could become revealed, maybe to one or both of you, wanting to invest in feeling like things aren't done here. Unfinished business, or it's a cycle that hasn't fully closed off yet. This person's also going to realize, only take this if it resonates, their feelings. Because it's like they're so, if you get any satisfaction out of this, just know that they're going to be real uncomfortable AF. and they just don't feel like they measure up. This person, they're going to go right back to work, almost like obsessively, or lean on codependent behaviors to try to shake you out of their energy. It's immature because it almost feels like they weren't ready for the intensity of this, or they weren't ready for the mixed emotions. They don't like to be affected in the way that they were, and it's going to weigh on them a lot. Why the 7 of coins, please? They feel like they don't have enough to give. This person doesn't think very highly of themselves. It's like, even if they come in with like F-boy energy, it stems from them not thinking very highly of themselves. But look at this Ace of Cups. There is a renewal of emotions here, and it's not done. That's not going to be the last time you see them. Yeah, with this Page of Wands, it makes me feel like this person just has some growing up to do. And they do realize like their emotions in the situation. They got some stuff to work through. They're going to be thinking about this a lot because they want a new opportunity. Yeah, they want a new opportunity in the situation. So depending on your history, only you'll know. But just make sure you're not repeating some kind of past pattern and letting this person in, like without kind of vetting where they're at and how much work they've done. We have Pisces and Capricorn showing up. We also have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. All signs showing up, but those are the majors, in case that means anyone to anything, or in case that means anything to anyone. That was funny. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you, and then we'll get some letters. Thank you, Spirit. What else for my group number ones? We have stop. That's you. The fear is them. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Next time you see them, it's definitely going to be interesting. You're going to be all good. You're going to be good, my group number ones. It's them though. There's a lot of fear here that comes up for them. So much regret, so much frustration, and then there's hunger for more. It's like that wasn't enough. They want more, but this person's in pain. That could be after the meeting. Like I said, I feel like you're going to be A-okay. All right, let's get some initials for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some letters. All right, we have D, A, V. Oh, we have Dave. Maybe there's a Dave or a David. All right. Weird, but when David isn't, I feel like, is David a common name anymore? I feel like I used to hear that name a lot, but random. Maybe someone's Jewish. We have U, Y, B. Oh, we have bi. Buy, because, oh, didn't I say at the store or farmer's market or something? Yeah, some of you guys are going to be running into this person, but it's not going to leave you shaken up as much as it leaves them shaken up. A, N, and J. All right, my group number ones, that is what I have for you today. If you'd like to check out the bonus reading, make sure to check the timestamps down below. If this is where you leave me, well, thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this little UFO right over here. And one thing I did forget to mention in the intro is that I'm going to be adding that bonus read at the end where you can check in on your sign and their sign and see if there's additional messages. I feel like it makes the reading a little more personal. So feel free to check that out in the timestamps down below. And let's get to it. Let's see what the vibe is next time you see this person, the person on your mind. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, the next time they see the person on their mind. What can you tell us? What can you tell us about this meeting? About my group number twos, next time they see this person on their mind. What can you tell us, please? Next time they see this person on their mind. What can we do, please? We have the Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy coming through. Next time we see them, please. All right. Page of Swords. Okay. We're going to take that upright. This feels good. I'm going to see why the Temperance in reverse. Maybe someone feels like something was rushed, or they weren't ready, or they're just like impatient. Like, I don't want to wait any longer. I want to see my group number twos. Maybe that's you. Maybe you guys have been talking online or keeping an eye on each other online, but it feels, I mean, these two energies together, it feels like you're going to be real happy. Oh yeah, look at you, Queen of Wands. Super attractive, my group number twos. This person's going to be like, oh man, my group number twos is looking really good. Okay, so if you guys have not met this person in real life and this is your first real life meetup, this person views you differently. It's almost like I was going to say she's not a catfish. They're not a catfish. Or it's like, wow, they look a lot better than I remember or that I thought. There's something here about their perspective shift when they see you. When they see you, they're like, the clouds part and the sun's like shining down type of vibes. You know that, ah. It sounds funny, but it's true. So far so good on next time you see them. There's lots of warm energy coming through, which always makes me think of the warmer months. Yeah, okay, so next time you see them, friends, this is going to be a real nice point in your relationship, friendship, whatever it may be. It feels like, look at these beautiful cards we're getting, the 10 of Cups, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. It's like we're getting to know each other better. This person, there's something about you that they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize my group number twos was fill in the blank. And it's like whatever was going on before, it's about to be eased. If you guys have been in separation from this person, they're getting a different understanding. There's a lot of content and happy energy that comes from this meeting. It's really nice. And there's also this deep connection. You guys are definitely vibing. You guys are talking. It's fun. You're exchanging information of some sort. They could be like, oh my gosh, my group number twos is so smart, or there's something about the way that you guys talk to each other, the conversations. Kindred spirits, friends. You guys are going to be feeling real good about this. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Literally, if I could kiss spirit, I would. I just love when the readings line up like this. Well, look at that. You guys are both matching each other. It's real nice. They're feeling confident and assertive and in their power, and you are literally the counterpart. They're just like looking at you like, oh my gosh. You're looking at each other like they're so hot. They're so hot. You know, group number twos is hot, and you're like, my person is so hot. Yeah, there's lots of attraction. You guys, I don't know if you guys are both fire signs, or maybe you guys both act like fire signs. There's just a sense here where the vibration is really good of your meeting. There's also seeing through some type of illusion, or maybe someone was, okay, so if you guys have not met each other in real life, it's almost like they're not sure if you're like too good to be true, or you're not portraying who like they think. I don't know. There's just something here where it's like, are they really who they say they are? Or can I really trust this? And maybe that's you to flip the energies if you need to. But they're seeing through that. You're seeing through that as well. There's a sense of I was going to say vulnerability, but it's almost like putting down the mask. You guys aren't hiding. You're not hiding your attraction for each other. That's for sure. Now, if this is not romantic, then this feels like you just saw your best friend. That's the energy that I'm getting. But for most of you, this is definitely a connection that maybe starts with friendship. Like it feels really good. It feels like you guys have equal amounts to offer each other. The conversation, again, going back to that, you complement each other in different ways. You guys probably have similar interests. You guys maybe both even have your own style of dressing that kind of stands out, and you guys like appreciate that. Maybe you guys realize like this is the vibe of like sneakerheads meeting up and they're wearing like the same limited edition shoes, or you recognize each other as like something because it was hard to get. Like, I don't know, there's just like something fun about it in that way. This meeting is also going to lead to a new beginning, especially if you guys have been in separation. This is bringing you back close together. This is the energy of you've either known this person for a really long time, or you guys both see long term here in this situation. It feels like there's a very stable, there's something really stable to build off here. It feels really nice. So whatever the feelings were of not being together, not seeing them for a long time, or not meeting them, that's going to be stripped away with this energy. This could happen during Leo season. It doesn't have to, but with that sun card, I'm telling you, it just feels warm summer months. So either you guys have fire in your chart, or this is going to be a meeting that's going to be coming up in the next couple months. I mean, depending on where in the world you are. But if it's summertime during the months of like, you know, June through September where you live, it could be during that time. All right, what else, please? I almost don't want to pull anymore. I'm like, I don't want anything to ruin this vibe. All right, no, that's cool. We're going to get the 5 of Cups. So for most of you, this will be within 3 months. I just got kind of confirmation on that. There is a little bit of a wait. I also feel you guys may be at some of you, not everyone, may be at a physical distance, just throwing it out there. But it does feel like there's a little bit of a wait for this to happen. But from what I'm picking up in the energy, my friends, it is well worth the wait. You guys, the feeling of loneliness, of feeling left out, or of missing, of sadness, it's going to be stripped away. My group number 2s, I absolutely love this for you. All right, let's continue. We have all signs showing up, but like I said, especially Leo, Cancer, and Sagittarius as well. But we have everything on the table. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us, please? What's the energy between my group number 2s and their person when they see them next time? What's the energy between them, please? So for those of you who have never met this person before in real life, or maybe it's been a really long time since you've seen them, I do kind of feel there's going to be a warm up. There's going to take a moment for you guys to kind of warm up to each other. But once you do, it's all good. I'm just saying that because of this 4 of Pentacles, and also that perspective shift that we saw at the end of the first part of your reading, that like, oh, actually we're kind of letting it be known. It's kind of obvious. There's no hiding. There's no lies. There's almost like revealing. Even if it doesn't happen the second you guys start hanging out or you see each other. For some of you, this is going to be like date vibes. I'm getting the sense of we are connecting. We are somewhere where it's you and I. We're talking. We're having a good time. We look great together. The vibe is good. It doesn't feel like it's a brief encounter. Your situation could be planned for sure. It doesn't have to be. I just didn't see that there's unexpected. There's not a surprise element to it. There's almost like a feeling of like nervousness, or like, I'm ready for this to happen. I'm ready to see them. I'm ready to meet them. And I feel like that kind of signals to it feels like a date, and that's kind of confirming with that Page of Wands. You guys are going to be super flirty, and it's almost going to be like, oh my gosh, like I feel like you guys went through a lot to get here, whether it was with connecting with the wrong people or just this person you guys have been talking for a while or wanting this to happen for a while, and it finally does. You guys could have been wounded in the past or just gone through a lot of similar things together. Again, more fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys recognize this in each other though, and this encounter leaves you super hopeful with that Star card. So someone here, you guys both could be deciding what's next. When do we hang out again? How do we do this? Especially if you guys are at a distance. This may not be something that you speak about on the spot, but I feel like it is going to be in the back of your mind. Do I see this person in my future? Because I kind of do with that Fool card. Literally, someone here might have a choice to make of some sort. Again, for those of you that are at a distance, or am I ready? Or I don't know, there's just something like that. But it feels like there's so much hope, and like I see you and you see me. There's like a sense of knowing each other, understanding each other. That Devil card. So super lusty. You guys, you guys might be sneaking away and hooking up the next time you see each other. I would not be surprised if you came back and left me, slid into my DMs, sent me a little note, left me a little comment with that, with any kind of details. I'm like, I love to munch on the popcorn while I'm doing this. And I'm loving your reading so far. But no, for real, there's going to be definitely sexual, lots of sexual chemistry. And for some of you, you guys are definitely going to be hooking up. It feels like you guys both want this. And it feels like the chemistry is really good. Someone here could be a Capricorn. Did I already say Aquarius earlier? And then Aries and Aquarius. So someone here might be really busy when it comes to work. Someone's very logical, very practical, and now I understand that Two of Wands. The how is this going to work? How should we do this? It's almost like a control thing in some way. So it could be because of this person's job or something like that, or there could be a long-term situation. Either way, though, I feel like your situation feels like it has the potential to be really long-term. Maybe you guys have been talking for years. Maybe you've already known them for years, but whatever it is, I feel like you guys both see this in your future long term. This is the kind of partnership I want. This is the kind of person I want in my life. Even if you guys aren't ready to talk about that, even if you're not ready to commit to anything long term, you guys are both on the same page about it, and you guys view each other in the same way. Super healing energy, you guys, with this Temperance and that Star card. Look how both of these images have fresh water flowing. Literally, there's so much healing that happens from this meeting. And some of you, that could be because you have sex with this person and you connect even deeper. This it feels fun and it feels casual, but it also feels like you guys can see this, like you wouldn't mind having this for a really long time. Like the thought of that doesn't really scare you. There is something about this person, though, that might make them unavailable at this moment in time. I feel like it's other responsibilities or their work or just their, maybe they're working on their money, trying to become more well established, something like that. But we have lots of Pisces energy showing up with this High Priestess, this Moon. Okay, so for only takes the following message if it resonates. But some of you are going to be walking away thinking, that's my wife, that's my husband, that's my partner. That's going to be mine one day. That I want that forever, or I want that for a long time. And some of you have never felt like this or thought about this about another person. And this is going to change your mind. And it's going to be that Seven of Swords. It's like, the not trusting that this is real, not trusting that it is what it's, portraying itself to be, whether because you guys have only talk on DM or text, or or maybe your history together, depending on what this is, what your history is with this person. Your intuition is going to be telling you that this is different and this is something new. Look at you and your Empress energy. This meeting is going to be real nice, you guys. Real nice. Definitely think that it is planned or something like that. It doesn't feel like it's a coincidental meeting up in the wild. But whatever you went through, it feels like you're going to feel it was worth it, because you're going to be feeling real good. I absolutely love that for you. Let's pull some oracle cards and then we'll get to the letters and see what other additional messages we can get for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Sweetness, confidence. Oh my gosh, you guys are both confident. That's why I feel like you guys may both have major Leo placements. Or not, doesn't have to be Leo, but I said Leo, so maybe someone does. I was fire. Even if you don't, it's like there's just a level of, you guys aren't like, even if you, I was going to say you're not shy, even if you are shy, it's like you balance, as I said, that you balance each other out. You guys are counterparts. You guys match each other very well. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the kind of thing where you guys are like holding hands, like when you guys are hanging out in public, gasp. We have protection and stop. So some of you could, when you, like I said, there's going to be a warm up to getting to that vulnerability. But I feel like by the end of the night, the end of the day, whatever it is, you're going to be there. We have sadness, strength. I feel like that's your current energy, and surrender. All right. That sadness and the strength, I feel like that's that sense of maybe losing patience with just wanting this to happen already. Maybe that's the current energy you're finding yourselves in when you watch this video. All right. Let's get some letters for my group number 2s, please. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have, what is that? We have 2 V's. So maybe same letter, first name, last name. We have X, which reminds me of sex. There's the S coming through. We're missing the E. We have A, say. We also have yes, yay. All right, so we have VVXUSAY, yay. And then we have Y. We have lots of Y's. Why? Maybe you guys ask a lot of questions. Maybe someone asked a lot of questions. But I feel like it's not like annoying or anything like that. It's just like inquisitive, curious. You guys are going to be asking each other all the questions. RKMY. All right, friends. Don't forget to check the bonus reading for additional messages. The timestamps are down below. If this is where you leave me, well, thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. I forgot to mention in the intro that I am including the bonus reading at the end of this reading. That's where you can check in on your sign, their sign, for additional messages, just to make the reading a little more personal. So yeah, make sure to check the timestamps down below if that's something you're interested in. And let's get to it, friends. You already know why we're here. Let's check into the next time you see this person. Let's see what information we can get about this meeting, the vibe, the energy between you. We'll be pulling some letters at the end. And yeah, just trying to get as much information for you as possible. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 3s today. The person on my group number 3's mind, Spirit, the next time that they see them, what can you tell us, please, about the next time my group number 3's sees the person on their mind? And just to remind you, of course, this is a collective reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. For someone else, it might be someone else's story. All right, one more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us, please, about this meeting? Next time my group number threes, when they see each other, when they see this person, what can you tell us about this meeting, please? We have the World in reverse, the Temperance in reverse. Well, things definitely are not done here. It's like unfinished business. We have the Seven of the Swords showing, the Seven of the Swords. I don't know why I just thought of Game of Thrones when I said that. So I don't know if there's a Thronesy in here, but we have Sagittarius energy showing up. Let's see why. There's almost a sense of it's hard to be patient in this situation, or there's just healing that needs to happen here, or that hasn't happened. Someone may still be healing, and there's a sense of recognizing that with that Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like there's a truth here that's revealed, or you see something. We have the Moon card. All right, Pisces energy. What can you tell me about the next time my group number threes? So it's interesting because it's like there's a sense here of there's something you see, or there's a revelation. Look, how many do we have? Out of 5 cards here, there's 4 that are major arcanas. This tells me that this is like big. This is something that is like, it almost feels like maybe you've been dealing with it for a long time, or there's something here that's very transformative, but there's so much that to be revealed. There's so much you don't know. There's also a lot of fears here. There's a lot of leaning into your intuition to get some answers. And maybe that's part of the healing that needs to happen too, because so much has not been spoken or has not been said. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. All right, let's see why. I do feel like something here is going to be resurrected with that Judgment card, because it's not done yet. This cycle hasn't closed out. Why the World in reverse, please? So whatever it is about this next meeting, we don't get exactly what we want out of it, and we know that, yeah, it's not enough. There's so much more that is left unsaid. There's so much. Someone is really in their head about it too. We have air signs showing up: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I don't feel like this next time you see them is going to be either ideal for you guys to get to the bottom of things, or come to a resolution, or get some answers. But there's a sense of like, I don't know, maybe like seeing right through them, or seeing that. The Moon card. So the pace of this might be an issue that kind of gets you in your head, or someone's moving real slow. Maybe that's what you see with that Seven of Swords in reverse. It's revealed by the Judgment. Now we have 2 sevens showing up with that Seven of Cups. I'm going to see what that is, because I'm almost getting the feeling that whenever you see them, it's not a time and place where there's a lot going on around you, and you know that. It's like we know this isn't going to be the environment that we're going to be able to kind of get, like I said, get to the bottom of things. And it leaves you both wondering, like, what's next? Or I was going to say, when's the next time? Or I just don't feel like this meetup is the time and place to get this going, or to clear things up. I feel like there's other people around. Maybe that's why it also feels like it's going to be unfinished business, because maybe it's at a party or a get together, and things here move real slow when it comes to this person. What else can you tell us about the next time my group number threes? Oh, I almost said group number twos. Yeah, it might be a work situation, or this person just isn't giving anything. they're in their head, they're not like available, and in return you're like, yeah, it's not the time and place. You guys will be cordial enough to where it gets you out of your head. There might be flirting that goes on, and there's an obvious, like, you guys haven't walked away from this. Like, I don't think you guys have abandoned this situation, but I do feel like your next time you see them, it's just not the time and place to get the progress. So I don't know how much conversation is going to happen. If it does happen, I don't think it's deep. I don't think it's, like I said, getting to the bottom of things. And maybe you guys are both going to kind of be keeping to yourselves, especially if like other people are around, or like you weren't expecting to see each other type of vibes. I do feel like there's surrounding factors, and there is a space that's kept between you guys. Like you guys are going to keep your distance wherever this is. This kind of makes me feel like, interesting. There is shifts coming. For you guys, I'm going to check what the potential outcome is, because it does feel like it's the beginning of something new. And there's like a coming, like, it's just not done. At the end of the day, it's just not done. But there is a transformation. Maybe someone here is dealing with an ending, and that's why they're like not available. There's still some past situation that's like lingering, whatever that is. If it's work, family, a past relationship, the history between you guys, there's something that's lingering here. And I don't think that you're going to get what you want, or what you would ideally want out of it the next time you see them. You guys could both be unavailable. I feel like you guys are both kind of dealing with things, or doing things, or like committed to other things. Kind of like the energy of, let's say they're out with their friends and you're out with your friends, and it's like you can't ditch your friends to go and like have a deep conversation or like connect. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like there's an outside situation, there's a lot going on, there's a lot of factors to take into consideration, and it just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like in the moment you're going to be able to get what you want. What else can you tell us, please, Spirit? The energy between my group number 3s and the person on their mind the next time they see them, please. What's the energy between these two next time they see each other? Next time they see each other, please. What's the energy? What's the energy between them? We have the Queen of Swords. I'm going to take that. I don't know, guys. I was going to take it upright, but you may not give them the time of day because you're busy too. You're like, no, I'm not about to deal with this right now. I knew you were going to be here, or I knew that we were going to see each other. Like, I knew we have people in common, whatever it is. I'm just not going to give it the attention. I feel like some of you do. I'm not saying you're going to completely ignore this person, but I also don't think you're going to be speaking your mind, and you're not going to be trying to give it too much attention. And I think it's going to be on purpose, just because, like I said, it just doesn't feel like either of you are available. It's going to be cordial. It's going to be a little bit, and the exchange is even. Hey, how are you? How are things? But it's not like upfront. You might say something to kind of try to test the waters, or they do. Or there's something here. Maybe they try to make eye contact or something like that. But again, other people are around. And yeah, this, for some of you, this could be a work situation or family. But I am getting the feeling, though, that now this isn't going to apply to everyone, but if it applies to, you'll know it if it's for you. There's a feeling of wanting to build towards long term here, because you guys may both see yourselves like in each other's lives long term. It's just this next meeting, it's not, yeah, it doesn't open up the opportunity to really get vulnerable. That's why I'm not getting the feeling that this is a planned date or a date that's just between you two. It might be unexpected that you guys see each other, but because other people are around, it's almost like I said earlier, it's almost like maybe you don't know that each other is going to be there. Look at that. You're like, I'm not going to acknowledge that I still care about you, and I might even feel like you're my soulmate. Um, I feel like this is mutual. There's a strong connection between you two, and there's no addressing it the next time. You're not trying to give this your attention. I feel like both of you want to move this forward, and you're both feeling the same way to a certain degree when it comes to eventually what you would like to see happen, or especially if you resonate with picturing this person in your future or for the long term. But there's a cycle that's been hard. So someone may be having difficulty closing a past chapter, and it makes them feel like they're not powerful in the current situation, or someone here just hasn't let this connection go, or they can't. It's almost like they're having a really hard time changing something or letting something go, and it could be even like a little manipulative. So we have Aries and Scorpio, Cancer coming through. Only take that if it's part of your story. Yeah, you're not in a time and place to be flirting, or yeah, if you guys talk, it's going to be real, almost like cold, or just like, because it's not the place. You guys almost don't even want to be seen together, or you don't want to be seen talking or getting vulnerable or anything like that. I do see that there is going to be another opportunity. Maybe this is the opportunity, because I feel like there's difficulty getting it to take off. All right, for you guys, I didn't do this for the other group, for group number 2. But for you guys, I'm going to see what the potential outcome is to follow after this next time you see them. Because I feel like you guys are both feeling that the connection is still there, but it's almost like we agree this is not a place to be getting into anything. Matter of fact, I don't even want anyone seeing that I'm looking at you or that I'm having a conversation with you type of energy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What's the potential outcome after this meeting, please? Will there be any changes in this situation? I feel like there's regrets that come after, maybe like feeling like, man, that was an opportunity and it couldn't happen, or I've been waiting to see them, or I was wondering when I was going to see them, and then that wasn't ideal because of the surrounding environment. What's the potential outcome, please, Spirit? What's the potential outcome? We have the Emperor in reverse, so they're not taking control or action. Yeah, there's no action after the next meeting. It's almost like they don't want to make a decision. They're going to pull back. Oh my gosh, and there's to put the nail in the coffin of someone. They're not making a decision. They don't feel in their power to make a decision. They may be releasing themselves from something toxic, or maybe this is you deciding to just, you know what, I'm just going to let this be. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to pull back. I'm going to stick to myself. I'm not going to worry about this. And that could be you leaving this toxic cycle behind, unchaining yourself from it. There is a lot of attraction still here. And it's interesting because even though they're not making a move, they're also like not walking away from this. But look at that. So after the next time you see them, I don't think there's going to be much action. It's like someone here wants to, but then they don't make the decision. Then with that Sun in reverse, someone here has a really hard time. Someone's very pessimistic. It could be them, it could be you. Or maybe because they're releasing themselves from something toxic, like right now is not the time. I just feel like right now is not the time, even though this connection is there. There could be children involved for some of you, and that could be affecting the choices or the decisions that are made here. That Two of Cups in reverse, though, I don't feel you guys are going to be on the same page after this. So I do not feel like after the next time you see them, there's going to be much change. But I don't think either of you have fully given up on this. Yeah, this is hard to take off for some reason. Maybe it's lack of trust in some way. All right. There's something, it's a timing thing for some of you. Maybe you're choosing not to invest in this either. I just kind of feel like you're letting it be, but it doesn't feel like it's fully out of your energy, and it doesn't feel like it's over yet. So, like I said earlier, I kind of picked up that neither of you are available. Both of you are focused on other things. And I don't think that this connection is currently at the top of that priority. You guys could be focused on your home, your family, your finances, your career, whatever it is, your happiness. You know, I don't think you're making this more of a priority. All right, let's get some messages for my group number 3s before we get some initials for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Some more messages, please. Hunger, frustration. So you guys are wanting more. I feel like you guys both want more, but that frustration because it can't be right now. That rest is that Hangman and that Hermit. We're just going to let it be for now. Rejection. Someone here could fear rejection. I feel like that's the masculine, and that's why they're not stepping up. So they rather not even try, and that could frustrate you because you see that about them. We have disruption. So there is an outside influence affecting the situation. We have illumination. Again, I feel like that Seven of Swords in reverse, you're going to see this. Balance. So taking time apart and away is going to help here and rebalance yourself and cleanse. Someone here is releasing that cleansing card. It's about cleansing energy and maybe even your home if you need to. But someone here is releasing something and is afraid of rejection. All right, let's get some initials for you, my group number 3s. We have D, Z, dizzy. Maybe this person makes you dizzy because maybe it's like mixed signals. We have N, V, V, A, never mind. What some of you might be saying, you know what, never mind. H, F, G, M, my ex. Someone might have an ex. We have J and U. All right, friends. That's what I have for you today, my group number 3s. If you want to check out the timestamps down below to get that bonus reading, then I'll meet you there. If this is where you leave me, well, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me for the bonus part of your reading. This is when we check in all the way from Aries through Pisces. You can check your sign, their sign, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you're into. If you want help figuring out what those placements are in your chart, that is a service that I offer. You can visit my shop. Link is up on the screen right now. And yeah, check out what that's all about. And if you'd like my assistance, I would love to check that out for you. All right, so let's begin. I already did a little bit of a pre-shuffle. All right, all the way Aries through Pisces, Spirit. What can you tell the collective? All right, Aries. Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay, you are in your power. I love it. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Super in your power, super magnetic, super confident in the situation. Your person is really attracted to you. I love that energy for you. I also feel like you're real confident and assertive in the situation. So It's almost like don't be afraid to initiate, or you're just like really in your power. Your person's really attracted to that as well, your confidence. All right, Taurus, please. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So there's something very like stable here. You're either feel like this person is a part of your like long term, maybe you've known them long term, maybe there's a family involved. Maybe you want to build towards this 10 of Pentacles, but either way, it feels so solid. This is like the things that we can lean on years down the line. It's like legacy. Some of you see legacy with this person, or your person sees it with you. Also, like I said, the family card, the dogs, the this, the that, the home. Oh, we'll put those back. We're going to take the Queen of Cups for Gemini. So lots of love here, so much understanding as well. Your person sees you as being a very sweet energy, very caring as well, and very understanding. Maybe some of you are already in love with this person. Switch the energies if you need to, but there's a lot of love here, lots of compassion. Cancer, please, Spirit. Cancer. Message for Cancer. The King of Pentacles. I love all these real grounded energies that are coming through. This King of Pentacles is like provider energy. Maybe you see this person as being your like, having children with them, or just being very stable. Someone who could be a business owner. It just feels like they're very grounded, and they want to take care of others. If this is you, this feels like you're very stable, especially financially. And it's almost like you already have your home. You're just kind of, you're open to, what's next, or who is this person, or it feels really good. Real financially stable as well. Again, some of you, this could be the person that you're thinking of, that you see them as being like provider energy or father energy, very grounded. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. All right. What was that, Cancer? Sorry, guys. I was talking too much. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Okay. Leo. Leo, please. Oh my gosh. Well, you're very attracted to this person. First of all, they could be like a boss, a leader, maybe even work for themselves. This feels like it's easy for this person to get people to go along with their ideas or what they're doing, their projects. I feel like you're very magnetically drawn to this person. Switch the roles if you need to, if this is your energy. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, so it very well could be you. This is showing this King of Wands is like the confident and assertive one. They go after the things that they want. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're the one making the first move or something like that. Or when this person decides they want something, they really go for it. Real confident as well, very passionate. Virgo, please. Virgo. We have the Emperor in reverse. So this person is not in their power. They're it's like they have it together to some degree, but they don't make decisions. They're not really in their power. They might be a little impulsive and don't think things through. They might even pop off and be like, for some, maybe some kind of anger thing, an anger issue. But they're not being assertive. They're not making a decision, and it doesn't feel like they're coming forward with any kind of stability, or even like making a decision. Libra, please. Libra. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So they might view you as being like nurturing and healing energy. It feels like you're really abundant. Now, maybe this is how you view this person, but it's almost like mother energy. They view you as being someone who handles their responsibilities. You have a lot on your plate, but you handle it gracefully. It's like you're good with animals, kids, your friends, your family. It just feels like you're this person that just abundantly provides this, and it's something that they really like. Let's see what flew out. You could also like they could view you as being like like not defensive, like you don't take offense easily. Maybe you're like easygoing. All right, Scorpio, please. Scorpio. We have the Guru. So Scorpio wants to commit, or they're very traditional. Maybe they're also very spiritual. Maybe they're religious in some way, but I feel like they don't take commitment lightly. This person could also has like teacher vibes. It feels like they're really wise. Maybe that's how they view you. But it feels like if especially, if this is romantic or depending what it is, this person, it feels like they want commitment here, or they want to take things to the next level, whatever that might be for you. Sagittarius, please. Someone here is in their feelings. They're feeling regretful, sad, focused on some kind of loss. Maybe it's even grief. They're dealing with something emotionally heavy. Flip the roles if you need to, but someone here is, I feel like there's regrets, and it's like they're not seeing that not all is lost, but they're focused on what is, what they don't have, and it makes them really sad. Capricorn, please. So there's a timing factor with the Capricorn. It feels like things are already at play. Maybe there's even a sense of this is divine. There's divine timing at play. Maybe you feel like you were meant to meet. You guys were meant to fill in the blank, whether it's be together, be a part of each other's lives. There's just something here that it feels like there's bigger forces at play when it comes to the Capricorn. Aquarius, please. Aquarius. So someone here might be burned out or just giving up. It feels like they've been really wounded. Someone's been very wounded. And right now the Aquarius they're like throwing in the towel. They're like, I'm done. I'm getting kind of burnout energy from Aquarius with that 9 of Wands in reverse. Now, sometimes this can also mean that someone is no longer guarded. Only take it if it resonates. If this person was really guarded before, they might be kind of dropping that. More than anything, when I got to this energy, I'm like even feeling tired. That's why I feel like it's kind of burnout energy. So the Aquarius is tapping out for now. And Pisces, please. Oh, the Pisces is happy-go-lucky. They feel like they'd be very happy here. You make them happy. They're content. They're joyful. Look at the difference between the Aquarius and the Pisces is very different. That Pisces is definitely content with whatever's going on. They also view you as their happiness. With the roles if you need to. All right, friends, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. You'll have to let me know if you like these little bonus reads at the end of the reading. If you do feel like they're a little more personal, yeah, let me know. Give it a little thumbs up if you like it, and make sure to subscribe so I can more easily pick up on your energy in future Pick a Card reading, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.